YouTube, how's it going? We're gonna smoke some Peterson's early morning pipe for the very first time out of our tavern pipe rusticated apple fishtail Peterson. A little windy, hopefully it's not too windy for you guys. Look at that. I don't know how well it's showing up in the light, but beautiful pipe. Beautiful. Anyway, let's set that down. And we're going to crack this open. Ooh, poosh. And then you guys were asking where I got this lighter. I got it on eBay. Pretty cool. For under $20 hairs. Smells smoky. Like a light liquid smoke smell. Stuck to the bottom. Let's put that in the tray. That's what it looks like. Very compact in there. It doesn't seem too moist. We're gonna load this up. Need like a leather tray or something to do this in. Oh, it's like a long ribbon. Sprinkle some in. Not pushing very hard. Take some more. We'll start packing her in now. Meanwhile, we'll keep checking the pull on the pipe. We don't want to make sure we get it too packed to where it's hard to pull. Long ribbon, I think is what this is called, or ribbon cut. I'm not quite sure. I think it's ribbon cut. That should be good. Little tight. I think once we light it, it'll loosen up a little bit. Not too bad. Leaves a nice smell on the fingers, though. This almost smells like, have you ever smoked salmon? And you kind of get that smell when you're outside, when you're smoking it, you kind of just waft past your nose a little bit. With a light salmon smell with the smoke. That's kind of what it reminds me of. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing when it comes to tobacco. But that's what I'm getting out of it. Put that cake topper back in. And this will end up going in a jar. I jarred up a lot of the bags last night that I had. So we got those jarred for the cellar. That beautiful, beautiful Peterson pipe. Peterson Dublin. And this is the, did I say the model number? It's just an NF, I think. I don't know. It's a tavern. NF 011 maybe? I don't know. Anyway, cheers. There's our false light, how it grew. Tamper down a little bit. It's pretty light. Very light flavor. I'm not much of a clencher yet. I don't like that feel. It's got a good flavor. I'd probably, since I'm coming from cigars, relate this to a like a light Connecticut. Yeah, like a Connecticut, very light, kind of nutty. A little bit of a like a buttery note on the tongue on the long finish. Gorgeous pipe though. That rustication to it. I don't know how well it's showing up on the camera right now with the light. Beautiful. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna sit and sip on this bowl for a minute, and I'll come back. All right. So I don't know if I'm smoking it too fast. The bowl's warm, but it's not like super hot. But I am getting a little bit of a gurgling at the bottom of the bowl. I can hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It has a nice retrohale though. The retrohale is really nice. A little bit of pepper spice to it. A little bit of pepper spice to the tongue. I don't know if they consider that the tongue bite in the pipe world. I'm not sure. Whoa, probably not supposed to do that, but yeah, I can hear a little gurgling here and there. So I'm gonna try to slow down on it. Like I said, this is a brand new pipe, so there's no cake in it or anything. I don't know if that'll calm down with cake built up, and maybe the bowl won't be so hot with some cake built up. That I don't know. You pipers can tell me out there. If you know, comment down below. Pretty good though. But it's a light smoke. That's why I'm sure that's why it's called early morning pipe. You can have it before you have it, put anything on your stomach or whatever. You're not going to get nicotine sick, and probably not a big nick hit either on it. Good flavor though. Definitely a good breakfast smoke. All right, we'll be back. All right, for us cigar people, if you wanted to dabble in the pipe, I could see where this would be a good one in the morning if you didn't want to smoke a whole cigar. If you're time crunched, you could just load a little bowl of this and get a nice tobacco flavor in the morning to get your morning started or whatever with your coffee. It's not too strong. It's not too weak. Like I said, I would compare this to a nice Connecticut. And the thing about pipes is, from what I've learned so far, is if it goes out and you relight it, it doesn't have a still taste, kind of like a cigar can. So that's always a bonus too. But I could see where this has a place in the cigar world for time-wise, and just a different way to experience some different tobaccos. It's going to be a nice little alternative to cigars. I'm still a cigar guy, don't get me wrong, but I can see where this is going to fit in and have its place in my tobacco journey. Still a little bit of that gargling sound. Like I said, the bowl's not like super hot or anything, so I don't think I'm smoking it fast, but maybe it's just because it's moist. I just opened the can, it hasn't had time to breathe, maybe. I don't know. I'm still learning. I'm a novice. It's my second bowl. First bowl in this pipe, though. The other night we smoked the Haunting by Warped in our Pearson Dracula pipe. But we got all kinds of tobacco come in. Quite a bit. I filmed the unboxings. So for somebody that never smoked pipe tobacco yet, I got a pretty good start on my cellar. Kind of jumped with both feet in before I even tried it. So we'll find out what we like and what we don't like. And if it's stuff I really don't care for, we'll try to age a little bit and try it again. And if not, maybe I can trade it off or something like that, you know. But I got some stuff from J.W. Boswell's, like their sample thing where it was in 1 ounce bags and 2 ounce bags. And I got that all jarred up last night, so it's not in the bags. So that should stay nice. A lot of that stuff smelled really good. And some of it was sticky. I don't know if it's supposed to be sticky like that, but it left like a stickiness. Especially the Christmas cake or Christmas cookie, stuff like that. Pretty sticky. Smell very good though. But for the pipe or the cigar guys, this has a really nice retro. I'm enjoying the retro more than I am the palate finish, because you get a little bit of that pepperness to it with some nuttiness and a little bit buttery. It's pretty nice. That's where I'm feeling a little bit more of the strength. The palate is kind of weak for me, just because the cigar people know I enjoy all different types of cigars, but I like heavy dark cigars more so. And so for the pipe world, this you guys are going to learn. This is considered a very light blend for me, so it's kind of weak, but I like the flavor. I'm liking what I get on the retro. I have the evening one too. But I'll be trucking tonight, so I don't think I'll be able to try that tonight. We'll try that on our next day off. I don't know. Should I try to take a pipe with me and smoke it in the truck? A little bit more work than just lighting up cutting, lighting a cigar, and enjoying a cigar while you're trucking. This might be too much work to do while I'm driving. I mean, I guess I can get a pipe going while I'm sitting, get it going, and enjoy it while I'm driving. Could try that. Okay, we're gonna freight train it. Maybe not. I think it might be almost empty. Different flavor though. Kind of wakes it up a little bit in a way. I think I'm experiencing what they call tongue bite because it's getting really stingy on my tongue. It's not hot air by any means. Let's give it a little more flame, see if we can get this thing in a freight train. Or not. Definitely getting some gurgle going out of it though. Yeah, I think that's what you guys call tongue bite. Probably should try to freight train it. Kind of got a little bit more of a nutty flavor doing it though. I think it's about out. Anyway, Anyway, that was our first experience with some Peterson's early morning pipe and our tavern, our Peterson Tavern rusticated apple fishtail. Short, what's it called? Churchwarden, or whatever it's called. The really long ones. Churchwarden or something like that. Well, there's still tobacco in there. Just can't get my lighter to light now. Could be out of fluid already, huh? There we go. Yeah, it's pretty much out. So with this lighter, I did notice if you keep it upright a lot like this, after a minute it seems like all the fluid goes back down out of the wick and it won't light, so you got to hold it upside down for a minute or two to get more fluid back to the wick, and then it'll light with no problem. Yep, that's it. All right, so there we go. Second bowl on our new Peterson pipe, or first bowl on our Peterson pipe, second bowl ever of pipe tobacco, and it was the Early Morning Smoke by Peterson. And it says a mellow and delicate flavored smoking blend with Orient tobaccos and light and red Virginias, first pressed and then gently roasted with parts of Latticay and medium cut English mixtures. So take that as you will. I'm still learning what Latticay is and all that stuff. So anyway, all right. Now we'll let this cool and we'll clean it. Thanks for tuning in as always and sharing a pipe with me, or a cigar, tobacco. As always, try to sticks, keep your bowl full, and always keep it smoky, my friends.